Flamingo? Oh, I got to. All right, testing, testing. Oh, I got to. All right, testing, testing. Oh, I got to. Follow the trend strategy, doing. Okay, let's do this. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Beard Nose, thanks for the follow. We're right on track for 9:30. Yeah, there's a couple things I see today that might go against the trend, to be honest. All right. I'm pretty sure this is the day we're going to get a double orb. Usually when you get a gap up like this, we can easily fill the gap back down from SPY. Alright, so earlier you get in, the better. It's just a matter, I mean, obviously all the trends are going to be uptrend, right? When you gap up like that, everything's going to uptrend. No doubt about that. Woohoo, Swidrig! Yeah, so 565 is the gap. We want to make sure if we do bull puts, it's under that. We're up 1.2%, or roughly $7. Okay. Let me post that we're live. Let's disable that. It's been a while. Hope you guys had a good weekend.
Visit our website to download free fun worksheets for kids from shinybrain.com. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yo, what's up, Coco?
Meet ENC Security's hero of the home. Sarah's a busy mom on the go.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this. Actually, I kind of want this to just kind of pump up in the morning. If this thing just like pumps up some more, I would love to take that. I just really think we're gonna get a double orb. You know, if you look at our Excel sheet, and this is why recording trades is nice. Let me look at my Excel sheet on how many times we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I didn't play that one Friday. We had 7 single orbs in a row. I had to backtest it. I think that might be the most I've seen in a very long time. That many single orbs. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, so we'll see what happens. All the trends are uptrend. Have we been uptrending on the... This is a fresh 30-minute since last Friday. Welcome back, Deathbringer, Dakota. Yeah, we had a good weekend. Yeah, appreciate it. MRM, welcome. Peter, thanks for the follow. We're doing good, MRM. Alright, let me just... This is just always fun to look at. Let's see what the strikes are giving me right now. It's kind of going down a little. I was looking into bear calls to fill this gap. Also, how many times have I done bull puts? I did put, call, put. Alright, there's not like an insane amount of one direction. Welcome, Ja. Danny. Yeah, I got out of LGMK quite a bit ago. Honestly, if you're holding a penny stock longer than a week, it's just better to just let it go. Some work really well, and I'm glad I did because SES ran good, HEPO's going good. You can make it back easily. It's just when you keep holding on to dead money, it's just not worth it. Lays I probably made the most. Alright, so I'm looking at vertical, SPX, just to kind of see like what premium we're dealing with today. On the bear calls, 57.90. 57.90, 57.95. Where's that at? It's not quite a bit. You can see how SPX is not really at this upper Keltner channel. It's because of the EMAs are all messed up. 57.90, 57.95. Huh. Are we expected, like, no volatility today? I mean, this is literally the strike right off the bell I can get. Way up in here. Interesting. That's about not even 100 points, and it's the bell just happened, right? So that's interesting. Yeah, I already made money on HEP, but it's just now how much more do I make, right? I have a 72-cent average. I scaled some out in this 80-cent region, and yeah, it's just been consolidating. It hasn't gone into the 60-cent range for me to add more. I'm in HIT. I'm gonna add on to that. HIT's doing just all right. A lot of people are in Bond. I think Bond's pretty decent with the amount of volume it has. That's definitely one to look into. It's a China stock though. All right, so we're bouncing on this EMA 20. We've started making an uptrend not too long ago, last Friday, so it's not like it's an insane amount, but we have been making an uptrend all throughout the futures, pre-market, after hours, and even some of after hours on last Friday. So it's been quite some time. The first minute candle, the first 15-minute candles give me a long lower wick, buyers are in control for now. So that tells me just naturally bullish there. We are gapping up into this 20. I think that might, I feel safe doing bear calls based on that too, but you know, it could just go right through that. So we got that. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, my I'll show you full screen. My wife's father or dad gave me this. My father-in-law. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He knows I trade a lot. I actually taught him some credit spreads, and now he's obsessed with it. He's like, man, I keep losing money every day. I was like, you gotta trade three directions. You're gonna love it. And now he would always buy naked options. He would buy naked calls and puts. Just haven't went his way a lot. And it's a lot harder. It really is. Yeah, he's from Florida. I mean, he's a Filipino. So he was initially from the Philippines, but he moved to Florida, the U.S. way more than 10 years ago, though. All right, so yeah, here and there, itchy. I actually was just playing it yesterday. Yeah, we could check DGLY here. If we make new highs here, I'm telling you, I'm going to look into taking better calls probably. BDC, thank you for the follow. Yeah, DGLY, the first thing I see is what's the volume, right? Volume's pretty good, 20 million. We got big support down here, 2 days away from the EMA 5. Does this count as an EMA 5? Actually, yes. We actually have more than that. This counts, this counts, this counts, this counts, this counts. Pilot Guy, thanks for the follow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually not bad. I need to also load my KDJ in to see how oversold it is. It is at 23, so it's not like oversold on the KDJ. It's not bad though. It's got a lot of EMA 5 TD. Yeah, I mean, first thing I see is like big hammer candle here. Hit the EMA 20 support. And it just skyrocketed from there. Alright, let me see what premium I'm getting now after this move up. All right, that same strike. Let's see what the premium is showing me after my phone can load up. Wow, look at that massive candle. Come on. Load up my phone. Man, it's just like taking forever to load. Let me just restart the app. That sucks. Connection's not good, I guess. Yeah, all time frames are on uptrend. Alright, so... Man, what was that strike I was looking at, guys? I think I saved it up here. 57.90? 57.95? So that same strike is now 20 cents. And then the next one down is 10 cents. I feel like if you can get a 57.95 and 57.80 or 5800, it's not bad. From, let's just say from here to here, we go to up to this strike, it's another 1% almost. With the new strike up, it's like a 1%. Holy crap! Okay, that's a massive 15-minute orb. Holy moly, am I missing something here? Reopen, close tab. Whoa! Good morning, Brandon. Am I missing something? 10 o'clock, 9:45. Oh! We have Flash manufacturing PMI and Flash services. Usually you have news at 10 o'clock, but we have news at 9:45, guys. All right, so we're getting a little rowdy up here, okay? We're getting a little rowdy. So we have some news at 9:45 causing this massive spike. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, that's why. Do you always do stocks and bonds? Yeah, I don't know what's the best engagement. I feel like stocks and bonds is the best because it's, you know, if you do just chatting, it's just like way too many people to get noticed. So, but I appreciate you coming in, SH. Yeah, we'll pay attention to that news. We're gonna do a credit spread probably around 10 o'clock. If we just keep going up, we can trade the coal down. I mean, we are up $8. So if you look on FinViz, the average move, I believe, is 9. The average ATR 14 is probably $9. It's going to update every day. Yeah, it's $9.57 is the average move for SPY. So, yeah, it's definitely smart to wait till this 9:45. It might just dump. We'll see. And then after that, all we have is just President Trump speaking, which is tentative. That's about it. So, massive candle. So, my first impressions on a candle like this is it's going to take a while to do, and it's going to take a while to break out. I mean, you're more likely to break out to the upside than to go break down to the downside, is my impression. It's just a massive candle. It really depends on this news coming. We might look into bull puts here, but if we touch this upper Keltner channel, it's really hard to take bull puts up in here when that's big resistance. I can go to the 1 hour chart. Is there any big resistance coming up? You see right here, there was a peak here. We can label this as resistance on a horizontal line. And then you see how you have to call multiple. You have this, and then this. Life OFC 3. Thank you so much for the follow. So yeah, you get all that. So I'm gonna label this next line as big resistance, right? That's gonna be big resistance, and there's one more up here, but we'll see if it even comes close to this line. It absolutely can. So this is our 15-minute orb. It's massive. It's gonna take a while to break this, in my opinion. That's just a really big 15-minute orb. You're more likely to break it to the upside. The downside is going to take a while, I think. Obviously, so we had the EMA 50 at the bottom for the 30-minute, but again, even though we're in an uptrend, but if price comes back down here, we're gonna feel the heat here. So just because it's an uptrend, we can definitely feel the heat. Bull puts here. Wowzers. Alrighty. We have a 2 p.m. folder. Let me refresh my thing. Do we? I didn't see any. What do you see on 2 p.m.? I just see March 24th, 2025. I just see President Trump speaking tentative. Does everyone else? I'll show you what I see. Does anyone else see anything different than this? We got this yellow folder, but it's based on color. If it's a orange or red, then I pay attention to. But yeah, this Trump one is kind of annoying. Due to hold a press conference with Governor of Louisiana at the White House, Washington, D.C., January 2017. Yeah, so right here we have so much going on. Daily points. Nothing I see here. Let's go back to where we were. All right, yeah, I'm not really seeing anything, guys, other than Trump. Arr. Arr. Okay, yeah, kind of coming back down. I was really hoping we'd come back up and break this orb. I want to see the check mark pattern, like that. That's what I would love to see. Do we get that check mark? And that would be that Keltner channel. SPX is probably going to look weird. SPX, you're probably way up in this Keltner channel. Yeah, you see SPX? Oh, no, not this. It's not SPX. Right here. You see how far high up we're on the... Oh my gosh. Alrighty, let's see what we do in one minute. Whew. So we're coming up in, if it moves more than $9. Alright, here it is. Do we break the ORB here for bull puts? Do we break it, yes or no? Alright. We had a nice 1 minute here at that 9:45. Came up, came back down. Now, you don't want to just do bear calls right away on the ORB here. Usually they tend to jump up more, but and we're just kind of figuring out what's going on with this news. Just trying to figure out. So, PMI, flash manufacturing actual was 49.8, forecast was 51.9. Yeah, let's see, guys. I just don't, man, this is going to be hard to do. I just don't see this going through all these EMAs and through this lower orb. That's a lot of support here. It's going to be hard to do. The Honor Kid, thank you so much. And guys, if you guys are following, I appreciate it. If you guys have Amazon Prime, it is absolutely free to use that Amazon Prime and subscribe on Twitch. Absolutely free, no ads. Support me, for me to stream more. And I'm also looking for extra bonuses, like if you do that, I'm going to give you guys extra perks for going above and beyond. Because if you're in the Discord, you have my membership, right? If you're in the Discord, I have day trade alerts where I'm going to post my alerts. Definitely join that if you're new. It's literally $12 a month for all my alerts, day trades, swing trades, and you're gonna really like this credit spread strategy that we're doing. Very safe, very passive income, and you make pretty good money doing it. I really like it. So we've had, like I said, guys, we have had a lot of single orbs. Double orb can happen at any moment. It's very risky going up when we're coming up into this EMA 20. We broke through there. Now remember those big demand zones that I labeled, right? On the 1 hour chart. We are coming up into this 1 hour chart on big demand zones, all right, or not demand zones, resistance. So we have this one here, and just in case, we'll label this one here, all in here. So these are just approximate where price could easily slow down at these levels. Obviously, these are massive moves up if it goes here. I mean, if it goes to that one, it's not going to matter. I think this is the one that we should pay attention short term. I mean, that's a 0.56% move up. All right, so we have one of two decisions. We could take the bull puts when this ends at 10, knowing that, hey, we're up $8.50. Kind of risky, right? It's kind of risky. You're up $8.50. The average move is like $9.50. So, I mean, if SPY goes back down and fills this gap, that's all the way down to 565. You're toast. So I kind of hate the gap up days. They're kind of annoying. There's a lot going on. You got the gap fill that can happen. You're up so much where price don't usually go. I mean, SPY is up 1.5%. Usually SPY going up to 2% doesn't happen often. All right, to say the least. But we do have Trump speaking tentative. We had the PMI. It's going up on that. And we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I want to really do yet. We had about 7 single orbs according to my Excel sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's pretty rare in itself. You getting that many single orbs. I just feel like today probably will be the check mark where we get the uptrend and we kind of plummet down. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling that. Those are going to be the best times. You know, the 15-minute orb is really good, but the people who can predict those check marks, those false breakouts, are the ones that make the most money doing this strategy. And that's why I'm trying to put in tons of things, factors into this. Obviously, this is, if we keep above this is nice. I want to see a signal, right? And then hopefully we can keep going up, get closer to this big resistance here. Like, as of right now, what can I get for SPX? Let's say I wanted to do bear calls. It just really depends on what I can get. 57.95, that same strike, even with that massive move up, it's only at 25 cents on the premium. That's interesting. That next strike is at 15 cents down. So if I wanted to get, I could get 20 cents on the 5800 and 5805. All right. Now, could you get the 5805? That would be the most ideal bear call strike. 5805. That would be insane if you can get that one. 5805. You're looking at, holy moly. Let's just go to 5805 right here. So you would need to make, it's another 1% move up. So if you're up, this thing would have to go close to 3% to get in the money. I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take a probability today. Am I going to get that strike? Probably not. It's at 5 and 20. I could probably go. I'm going to try it. It's at 5 cents and 20. Now it's at 10 and 20. So 58.05, 58.10. That's coming into an upper Keltner channel. Let me see. Will it give me that? It could keep going higher. Now, remember my rule. Once you get bull puts, you occasionally get 1 to 2 candles up. I have noticed that, but sometimes you can just get one candle and it just false breakouts. All right. I just feel much more safer doing bear calls. I'll just be quite honest with you guys. I feel a lot more safer doing bear calls when, one, we're up now $8.50. We have big resistance coming up into the 575 range. Worst case scenario, let's say it goes up here. Yeah, it can. I don't think it's just going to go right through this Keltner channel, guys. I really don't. All right, I'm going to try for 20 cents on the 58.05, 58.10. I don't know if it's going to give me that. It's at 5 and 20. I really don't. It might be a little too greedy. The other one you can do is 5,800, and that one's at 20 cents right now, but you usually get 1 to 2 candles up after bull puts. So I think we should wait. Man, I hate dates like this. Yeah, I'm looking into bear calls. 57 would be made for a huge gamut. Yeah, I'm looking at the 1 hour chart, and it doesn't make sense to do bull puts, seeing that, hey, look at your previous chart. We've had rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, rejection here. It just doesn't make sense to go bull puts when there is massive rejection that could happen, right? So we got to keep in mind that, you know, our resistance zones too. All right. Yeah, I'm still looking at the 58.05. It's at 10 and 20. It might actually give it to me. Let me try it. I'm going to try it for 20 cents. Obviously, it's at 10 and 20, so that bid needs to get more towards the 20 cents. And I'm hoping it gets a rally up after this 10 o'clock candle. That would be a nice strike. I think I'm being a little too greedy, though. The next strike, how much is that premium? The next strike, 5,800. You're looking at 15 cents at the 5,800, 58.05. You could probably get 20 cents on that one. You probably could. Earlier you get in, the better. 10 o'clock here. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice if we can get closer to that resistance too, right? This is quite a big of a jump. From here to here is a 0.50% jump. Are we going to do that right away? Probably not. We got Keltner channel here. Right in here is Keltner channel. Usually when you get close to Keltner channel, you what? You jump down. Come up, jump down. Yeah, it just depends on what I can get. I do think I'm being a little greedy on my strike. Alright, let's see what the next candle does us. Yeah, I feel like when you're coming this far up, double orbs happen a lot, right? Moving's near peak, making it hard to take. Yeah, it's making it a lot harder to take bull puts when you're up 2% almost. You know? Yeah, if you can get the 58.05, 58.10, I think you're really golden. Can I get 20 cents on that? I don't know. I really don't know if I can get 20 cents though on that. That's the question now I gotta face. Should I go for 20 cents or should I go for 15? I could probably get 15. Not, I can't get 15 now. It would have to go up some more. But the 5,800 I think is not as greedy. We can get the 5,800 right now for 20 cents. That one's actually realistic. Yeah, we could definitely get that one for 58.05, 58.10. That one's at 15. Yeah, we're coming up to that upper Keltner. It's at 10 and 20 on the. I'm gonna put an order for the greedy one, 58.05, just to see if that next candle spikes up and fills me. I don't. It's at 15 on the mid, it says. So let's just see. I'm gonna sell the 58.05, 58.10. I don't know if I'm going to get fill, so this is the thing where I might have to readjust if I don't get a fill. So I'm going with the safe strike that the next candle goes up to, based on the probabilities. A lot of the times candles go up after the orb. Zolo Run, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Alright, so let's try to log in here. I might have to switch to the next strike down. But I want to see this candle end and see if we go up. So it's at 10 cents, 12 cents. Yeah, it's gotta go quite a bit up more now that we're coming down. Ah, frick. Alright, let's see. Next candle closes. Do we get a spike up? The problem is we're near the upper Keltner channel. What is the 5-minute? We're near the upper Keltner. We have more room to go up though. Just really depends. 15 cents. See if we can get a spike up. I love that strike if I can get the 58.05. That'd be nice. That'd be sick if I get that one. That'd be absolutely sick. Uh, 58.05, 58.10. That's the one I'm looking at right now, guys. All right. I might have to switch it though, so don't get too comfortable with that strike. Right now, it's saying that the 58.05 is at 10 cents on the mid. The ask is 15, so don't get too comfortable. I don't think we're gonna fill that one. So if I need to change up the strikes, just depending on this next candle is gonna tell me everything. It's gonna tell me, hey, do I change it up? Do we go bull puts even higher? We need to see, usually 1 or 2 candles we go higher after a signal is given. So it's looking like I need to change it up. Alright, so 5800. Alright, 5800, 58.05 is showing that we... Yeah. I think we need to change it up, guys. That one's... Our strike is going to be hard to get filled. I'm going to switch it up to 5800, 58.05. Alright, I'm going to cancel. Alright, I'm just waiting it out. Hold up. Alright, let's change this one up. Cancel selected. Let's go for the next strike up. Yeah, I should have went with the other one. Alright, so 5000, 58.05. Let's see. I don't even know if I can get this one. It's being like, look at the bid and the ask. It's so spread out. It would have to make a new high. Yeah, we would have to break this structure here to get filled at 573. These are the days I really hate playing. I'll be honest. I don't like these days at all. These are annoying days. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that. It's at 10. It's at 20. Let's see if I can get filled on the 5800, 58.05.
purple.
All right, let's see. All right, so we're going with
What's my color?
changing strikes. Let's snip it. Let's snip this thing. See if we go higher for a bit. We would have to make a new high. That's the strike I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say changing strikes to get a fill on this 800. And that's the hard part with credit spreads is getting fills, guys. You just gotta like play with the premium here. That's definitely like not. Whereas futures you can get in right away. Whereas credit spreads you gotta kind of see where the premium will be. I don't trust bull puts. If anything, I might not even play today because I know we haven't had a single orb. I just don't really feel like losing. If I don't get bear calls here, I just don't really feel like giving out all my gains back either, guys. Like I definitely see like there's big resistance coming up. You know, worst case we go up to this area, but we'll probably resist pretty big. So to me, it's just so risky for bull puts. I wish I would have did those bear calls a little sooner. My bad. We got close to this Keltner channel. So, frick. Should I do the 15? I don't like the 15 cents, though. Maybe we get this upper orb and bounce. Maybe we do like that. Bounce to new highs here. We're quite away from that 5. Just really depends. Yeah, if it's bull puts, I'm not going to do bull puts. I've seen too many single orbs. We're too far up on the chain. It's either bear calls or I don't play. I need to either adjust my strike, adjust my premium, and get a fill. That's what I'm trying to do here. Adjust strike or premium. First time here. Hey, Rocky, how's it going? I'm not in Mullen. I'll be looking at that one end of the day. Jelly. So we're gonna do bear calls, everyone. Does everyone understand which strike I'm doing? I posted in the Discord alerts, okay? I'll take a look at Bond here later. Could you check the stop loss image I sent in the Discord? Yeah, I could check that out for you. But you need to be in the order to have a stop loss. Okay. Okay, working again. So no way I can get paper trade with you guys. I have Weeble options. Yeah, he's got spreads. Nice. Is the stop loss correct? Change it to 0.20. So you are selling. Wait, are you in a spread right now? Tansen? Alright. Yeah, are you in the spread right now?
We learned words about colors.
Because I'm not in one, and you can't place a stop loss unless you're in. I'm very curious if you're in one. Man, we're just not getting filled here, right? I'm seeing my premium decimate here. Flippy, flip. I don't like that. It's at 15, 10, 15. It's fluctuating between 10 and 15. Yeah, we need new highs to get filled. It could easily go something like new highs and then break down. Shoot.
Train. Drop.
Oh. How much are we up right now? We're up $8.
Boat.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You guys want to go to 15 cents? It's one of those things now.
Boat.
Frick. Frick. Let's give it some time. It's only 10 o'clock. Alright, so SPX bear call spread. March 24th, one strategy, 2 contracts, fill. 5:59 a.m. Interesting.
Airplane.
Yeah, I missed it, guys.
Fire truck.
We need to bounce up to new highs here. We need this to bounce up. What do you guys think? A massive plummet into orb, we take bull puts. It's more. I don't feel safe with bull puts though. I'm already. I think I need to stick to my guns.
Words about that time. Brush. 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 Fish. Fish.
All right. Hopefully that's the bounce we needed on the upper orb, guys. Is the stop loss correct? I think soon maybe allow me to practice this morning. Yeah, if you guys have never placed a credit spread, try to at least paper trade 1 or 2 times just to see how you do the orders. I'm trying to look at here, stop price. I don't think anyone is anyone actually in a credit spread.
Potty. Potty.
Yeah, they're about to get effed. Yeah, you're right about that. It just really depends. Does this bounce here?
Boo.
Let me see what I can do. If I do a 0.15.
This is a typo.
What was that 1 minute? That 1 minute had a nice bounce here. We might bounce on the 50, guys. We could easily make new highs. If you look at the 1 minute chart, just 1 minute candle can poof, go back up. Screw that, man. I really, man. I thought I was being a little too greedy on that next one, but I was like, maybe we can go up a little higher. I was like, maybe I'm being a little greedy, right? Maybe.
We learned words about that time.
Yeah,
Now let's learn.
it's already
words
decimated at 10
about
cents.
Pillow.
Edit selected.
Pillow.
I don't know, guys.
Pillow.
I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I called that out to a T, though, the bear calls. Golly! Ugh, man, I gotta stop getting greedy with my strikes. Can do a double orb. It can be very late in the day. I just need to get a big bounce to get... I mean, it's only 10:15. I wouldn't be too mad about the time. We could place trades way below 12. It just really depends what this next candle does. If we get a new high, we'll get filled for 20 cents. But I gotta start getting a little greedy on my strike. I really thought, yeah, that was a little greedy, maybe.
Mobile.
Yeah, it was a little greedy. I really thought, though, you know, the roll, once you get bull puts, a lot of the times you get 1 to 2 candles up.
Sleepers.
Like, you really do get 1 to 2 candles up.
Sleepers.
Not oftentimes you get
Sleepers.
bull puts flush down. Who knows? Maybe it might keep going up. All it takes is one fat 1 minute candle
Teddy
to
bear.
just make new highs.
Teddy bear.
I wanted price closer to this 1 hour resistance, but it's not just going to naturally just go up. It's going to go up in time. So with credit spreads, I feel really safe if I can get it near this upper Keltner. Yeah, right now I'm just leaving it at 20. Just really depends, guys. It really depends what happens. If we break new highs, then I'll probably get filled. If we don't, then I won't get filled.
Bottom. Bottom. Bottom.
Yeah, ideally, just based on 15-minute orb and EMAs, it's bull puts. But you got to understand that you can do double orbs. You can't just base it entirely on that. You got to understand, when you gap up this much, SPY can easily gap down and fill the gap, right? The gap is way down here. I've seen it happen. This is just a more of a riskier day. I hate gap up days. I really do. I don't like these kind of days. These kind of days are very annoying. Because I clearly see the EMAs are up, but then again, if we go touch this EMA 50, your bull puts are screwed. You know, because of the gap up. I want to see 1 or 2 candles up, like a couple candles up for bull puts. Usually when you get this trend, usually you get some signals up. It's only 10 to 15. I'm not worried about the time. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the time. We're just started trading here. I'll get worried after 11. All right, so SPX short call, long call, 5805, 5810. 5805. What did you sell that Dominator? How did you get filled? I didn't even get filled. I think paper trading accounts get filled faster though. As long as it doesn't jump rapidly already being up. Yeah, as long as it does, you know, we should be fine just based on like all the resistant marks I see. The premium just isn't moving, even going up. The premium is only at 12 cents right now. So I don't know if I'm going to get filled for 20. If we make that new high, you know, we got a bullish hammer candle here. You know, I think we can break this high here. I don't think that's like, you know, I think we can come up closer into this, but my goal is that this is big resistance on the 1 hour chart. I see that. I see that clearly. What else do I see? But if that breaks through, we're screwed. No doubt about it. But I also see that we haven't touched this EMA 50 for a long time. So just a retest means you win. That's quite a drop down to the 50. All right, what are we doing on the 1 minute? It looks like we bounced there on the 50. We're kind of consolidating for that next move. Yeah, the premium's at 10 cents. Let me look at the other premium strikes. Sometimes if it says 15 cents on the strike above, it's going to be hard to fill us. Let me see. So 5,800, 5,805. The next strike is 15 cents. Yeah. You see how the next strike, you can get 15. Let's see. All right, here's the 15 cents. Do I want to risk it? Or can I get this 20 cents, get a higher stop loss? That's the question.
Orange.
Let's see.
Orange. Orange.
Come on. Go up. Go up. Break new highs. Go up a little more. Don't do this sideways action.
Carrots.
Fill us, then go down.
Carrots.
All right, what are we getting? What are we getting, guys? 15 cents right now. It's at 15. Come on, break that all time. Break that high. If it breaks out, it's gonna do a rather bigger move, I think. All right, there it is. Almost at 20 now. All right, I'm gonna have to make a call here.
Tomato.
Come on.
Tomato.
It's getting resisted there. Let's look at my phone. What's that next strike above showing?
We learned words about food.
Yeah.
Now
It's not
let's
really
learn
doing much
words
there,
about
guys.
Myself. Walk.
That next strike is showing 20 cents. All right, I'm switching to 15 cents. Screw that. We're not getting the move I want. All right, so I'm going to do 15 cents, and I'm going to be happy with it. 10, 11, 12. Let's do 13.
Sit.
13 contracts for 15 cents.
Cry.
All right, I'm going for 15. I just can't get filled on these 20s anymore. Changing to 0.15 to get a fill at Stay in Swing Trading Plus. I just cannot get a fill, and it's just... I'm getting to the point now I just want to get filled, to be honest. Because if I don't get filled here soon, the next strike above is showing 20 cents. So just looking at the next strike above, it's going to be hard to get a 20 on this one. It's right now showing 10 cents, even after we're breaking this high here.
Play.
So we would have to hit this upper Keltner channel to probably get a 20 center. So it's right now at 15. Goes any little higher, I can probably get a fill. But even this 15 is hard to fill now.
Read.
So I'm going to try with some contracts here to see if I can get a fill in the 15 center. I want to make that decision early because last time I screwed myself. All right, let's see.
Yawn.
Yeah, that's why the 20s are so hard to fill. It's got to go to about 0.25 probably. All right, so I did a little more extra contracts on the 13, the 0.15. So if I get a 0.15 fill, I'm doing more contracts to make the same as a 20 center. Stop loss is a little tighter, which sucks.
Plop.
All right, let's see what it does.
Plop.
I think if it makes new highs, I do think we fill, guys. I really do. I don't see why not. It's right there at that 0.15 mark. What's that 1 minute looking like? We have to break
Chair.
that new high here at 557.04. 573.04.
Telephone.
Might call it a day off if I can't get a fill on this. This is frustrating. 15 cents. Come on. It still has more room up. Obviously, it's bullish today, so
Television.
we'll see. We're up about
Computer.
1.57%. It's a pretty drastic move to the upside, guys. We'll see. So we're going with the 15 center.
Keys. Keys.
Then I'll put my stop loss at 0.60. I think it'll have, like I say, usually when you get bull puts, you get 3 candles usually going up. 2 to 3. So here's your first candle, and then here's your second. We made new highs, but it didn't fill me. What did that new high look like? That was just barely new highs.
Table. Table. Table.
Yeah, we're at 15 now. I think we should get a fill here. This might be an explosive move up.
Words about home. Now let's learn words about
Ah, man, I hate playing days like this.
tree. Tree.
Alrighty, let's see what happens. A lot of consolidation and just kind of like staying steady here.
Butterfly. Butterfly.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like double orb is the day it's gonna do, so man, I'm just not getting filled. Even on a 15, that's nuts. So right up in, it's because of this time decay. Right up in here, we give you the 15, but you had this 30 minutes of time decay. So now you gotta get like probably up in here for that 15 center. It's only 10:20, so we still got time.
Flower.
Let me mark out my strike. 5,800, 5,805. Let me get our realistic strike up. Yeah, we're way up here, guys. I love that.
Frog.
I do like that strike. That we're way up there. That should fill me. It's not, though. I don't get that.
Leaf.
Come on.
Leaf.
Ugh.
Leaf.
Didn't fill me, huh? So hit up right here, 1 minute chart.
Stronger.
We're getting a pump, but it
Stronger.
didn't quite fill me there. Interesting.
Stronger.
Made new highs, but I don't know what's going on today, guys. Premium's just really wonky today.
Grass. Grass.
curious what that next strike is.
Grass.
Sometimes that next strike, I'm curious if it's showing like 20 cents on the next strike above. 5800, 5805. Yeah, the next strike is 20 cents. The strike we're at
Now let's learn
is
words
10 on the
about
mid, or
clothes.
10 on the bid. I don't see why we can't get a 15 here.
Hat.
That bid just needs to go up 5 more cents to get us a 15. I don't see why that's hard to do. Or we can go the next strike for 20, but yeah, it's kind of having resistance there now. Maybe the 5 and then up. We'll see. Yeah, like I say, if I don't get filled, I think I might take the day off just because I don't like this price action. We got too many single orbs, big gap up. It's too hard to do bull puts. We've seen it where it can go back in an orb and get wrecked.
Diaper.
Literally in 2 candles, we can go right back in orb. I've seen it happen. Just keep being patient here. Just watching it out.
Rain boots.
Day trade chat. So is 0.20 your stop loss in the red circle below?
Rain boots.
No, that is me trying to get a fill. I actually changed it to 0.15 now.
Ants.
Yeah, it's a bunch of baloney. They didn't fill us right there.
Coat.
What's that 1 minute?
Coat.
EMA 5, then bounce maybe. Yeah, I don't know how much higher this needs to go to fill us.
Dress.
Let me look at the other strike.
Dress.
I don't mind a 20 center if I can get that one.
Dress. Sweatshirt. Sweatshirt. Sweatshirt.
There it is. It's back up to new highs. Right here is having resistance on the 1 minute.
We learned words about
I think we can break out of this though.
Now let's learn words about toys.
There we go.
Rattle.
Is that it? Nope, that's not it.
Rattle.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not it.
Rattle.
Mullen is probably going to explode just based on the theory of, hey, we haven't hit the EMA 5. And I already told everyone, like, Mullen's going to go up. I don't know why. A lot of people doubted me on it. Alright, I'm not getting a fill for some reason, guys. Frickin' What is this? Oh my gosh, the premiums are so freaking whack. Maybe I could try the 20 center on the next one. That's my only other option. Is the 20 cent on the next strike up. 20 cent. What did that 1 minute look like? Okay, went back up. It's at 20 cents. Like the next strike up is a 15 on the bid. That's why we're not getting filled. The next strike up has a 15 on the bid. That makes a whole lot of sense why we can't get filled. That next strike needs to start going up in premium. We got a nice bullish looking candles here. Man, I can't believe how hard it is to get a fill around here. Good grief. That's my one, like, that's my one thing against credit spreads is these fills, man. The fills are just insane. The fills are really hard to get going. Yeah. Okay. That still didn't fill me, so I'm gonna go and do the 20 center 57.95. Should I do that one, chat? 57.95. It's a 20 center. Unless this one makes a move up higher, we'll get the 15 center.
Fish.
It's right on 15. Like, any kind of drastic move up, we're golden.
Cat.
Yeah, the next strike was at 0.20. I saw that. I saw we could have got that. You're going to make about 4% a day, Ganj, doing this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Kitten.
Safer strike or more premium? I'm going to go with... That's our 2 candles.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
All right, I'm going with the next one. Next one higher. Canceling selected order. Hold up, hold up. Wait up, wait up, wait up, wait up.
Parrot.
It's at 15 on the bid. Yeah, we're not going to get filled on this one. This one's too hard to get filled for some reason. Golly, I'm like switching strikes all the time. I've never done this many switches. I'm going to go with the 20 center, the 57.95, 5,800. Right now it's at a 15 bid and an ask of 25.
We learned words about pets.
It's going to be safer because
Now let's learn words
we got, it's not safer in strike, but it's
goose.
more premium.
Goose.
So we can do a 0.80 stop loss. So
Goose.
people are going to be like so confused. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm tired of switching strikes all the time. I don't want people to get confused. If you're in the stream, you have access to this. 57.95. I'm going to try the 0.20 at 57.95, 5,800. If I get that, then I have a nice 0.80 stop loss.
Pig.
That would be nice. So then I gotta change my SPX to the strikes I will have. 57.95, 5,800. It's gonna look like that. Alright. It's getting closer now to my strikes. Alright, so still no fill. The market's at 20 cents.
Goat.
If I don't get a fill by 11, I'm going to call it a day. I just don't like...
Goat.
Me personally, I think this is a wonky day. This whole... It's been harder to get fills, like trying to change the strikes to the right thing. I don't know how I didn't get filled on a 15 center right there. The 15 center was right here. We obviously went higher. This time decay kind of screwed it up, I guess. What was that 1 minute looking like? So it's just kind of frustrating.
Sheep.
I really felt like that was going to be a fill for us.
Sheep.
And then watch it fill to 0.15 eventually. But
Sheep.
so we need a break. We just need to go to the new highs. And we should be fine.
Chicken. Chicken.
Oh, man.
Chicken.
Your stop loss is...
We learn words about
I'm sorry, guys. I can't really... I'm trying to focus.
Now
Can't really
let's
pay attention to
learn
the Discord
words
chat real
about
until I get filled.
animals. Tiger.
Yeah, I saw it on the 0.20. I almost switched it in a heartbeat to hurry up and get filled. But I really was hoping that 0.15 would fill us. I almost. Am I below that big resistance on SPX? I'm just curious. What's that big resistance on SPX 1 hour chart? Am I below that? Not really, to be honest. I'm literally right next to it. That's kind of unfortunate. My strike. I'm not really like... I'm below it, but I'm pretty close to it too at the same time.
Zebra.
Alright, so we're up on the day... $9. So that's about the average move, guys. About 950 is your average move. Looks like we'll get that.
Penguin. Lion. Lion.
Yeah, I called. I said Maul was gonna pump just based on just the chart alone here. A lot of people made me doubt myself, but I mean, golly, we're due for that EMA 5. Just getting halfway to it, you're going to make a lot of money. You're up. Mall's up, you know, quite a bit now. Yeah, it's a crap stock. Definitely. No doubt about that.
Ow.
Yeah, it's and that's the thing. If I don't get a fill, I'm done on this one. I'm not switching strikes.
Bear.
It's either this one at a .15 or .20 or the next strike up at .15. You know, I can't, you know, it's hard to play bull puts knowing that we have a lot of single orbs. This is when you do the gaps down. I mean, we could easily fill this gap all the way back down here. It's no question about that. So it's just. I wonder. I don't know. It's coming back up to the .15. 57.95, 5,800. I really think if we got the .15 anyways, we'll get stopped out on this strike the same time as the strike above. So I don't even think it really matters. Alright guys, I'm going to give this thing another 30 minutes and I'll call it a day if it don't fill for me.
It's a bear. You're right, it's a bear. Who can tell me the color of the bear? What is the color of the bear? The bear is. The bear is brown. Yes, the bear is brown. So we're going to be. Can you get brown bear, brown bear? Do you see the film?
Whoa!
Pictures.
Oh, no, don't hit the
So
TV.
this is
You might break it. Don't hit the TV.
Niece AD. So this is her special request. Can we say hi, AD?
Yeah, look at that disgusting red candle.
She's gonna be one of your classmates today.
Oh, man. My luck every time, man. I don't know why I'm having so hard time getting filled. I tell you what, chat. Call it out the bear calls. Can't get a fill. Yeah, it's just dumb. Dumb. Barely missing us every time, I'm telling you. Switching my strike here, if I would have switched it a little earlier. What is that, man? Why am I getting barely missed? Like, the market hates me right now. Like, I just don't know how I didn't get filled here. If I don't get filled, I'm telling you, I'm done for the day. I'm not going to trade this. I'm just going to call it a day. I hate gap days. I hate trading against the trend. If I don't get the strike I want, I'm done. I'm not liking this day. I'm not in TNXP.
Can you please say hi, brown bear? Hi, brown bear.
How's it going, Yo-Yo? So you got a partial fill. Interesting. So you must have put the order in before me because I didn't get any fill.
Which of the two pictures is the red?
Yeah, honestly though, we're playing against the trend,
Is the red
so.
bird? No.
Called it right too. I really love that bear call. It's a good probability trade. It's just I can't get filled. I think going any higher is just way too risky. Even my strike rate now, we're just under that 1 hour resistance. You got to take an advantage of this 1 hour resistance up in this line.
Can you point it using your finger?
We could go higher. It's not like we can. It's just this theta kicks in and it makes it. Now it makes it where if you want to get filled, now you got to probably break this new high, and that's how this theta is working. So now we got to break that new high and do it fast to get us filled. But yeah, if the price just keeps going up, then yeah. The problem with the 10 width is that you're spending too much. I don't like the risk versus, you're spending a little too much, and the premium moves faster. That's why you get offered more premium, but I don't think it's worth it.
What do you
One
see?
contract is now $1,000 just to
Which
make.
one is the green frog?
I mean, I don't know what premium. I mean, what premium would you do? You would have to go higher premium, where it's just not worth the 20 cents at that point.
Is this the green frog?
You're risking too much just for a little gain now.
No. Is this the green frog?
Yeah, we're hitting this 5. Just keep in mind, we are due for this EMA 50. Like, we could easily come back to that 50. I'm not really sure what to take out of this today. I love probability trades just because
What do you
price don't
see?
usually make.
I see a white
I mean,
dog.
we're up 1.6%. We can go up to 2%,
Where is
but I do think we'd calm it down. Like, we could easily come back into orb. President Trump speaks tentative. A lot of the times when he talks,
here?
he does change in trends. So I'm not into bull puts because of that reason, plus a lot of single orbs happening.
See, I see a black sheep looking at me.
Yeah, so hey, I got my thesis on here. It's not like I'm just taking a random trade. I see big resistance. We're up near the ATR 14 on the day. So it's just massive 15-minute orb. So even if you come inside the orb on a bull put, you could be taking the heat, right? That's a big orb. So if we come into there, you could take the heat. But I'm going to call it a day by 11. If I don't get filled, it might even save me. This thing might just skyrocket up, and I might not lose.
Is this the black sheep?
Black sheep.
Yeah.
Black sheep, what do you say?
The black sheep here. Sheep.
What is that?
Gold.
Say, talk tall.
Goldfish. What do you see?
Talk tall.
I see a teacher. Which one is the fish?
Circle.
Which one is the fish? Is this a fish? No. Is this a fish? This is a picture of a fish. Hi, fish. Teacher, teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Which picture is the picture of a teacher? Is this the picture of the teacher? Yes, this is the picture of the teacher. It looks very much like the picture in our book. Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Children,
What do you see?
This is
Yeah, sorry guys. I keep making my decision too late. I would have got it filled on the point 20. Made my decision a little tad late, causing me not to fill on that candle. That was kind of unfortunate. 10-15 was a nice candle fill for bull puts. I usually love waiting the 1 to 2 candles for that size move up. I don't know how that didn't fill me. Maybe we keep going up, who knows. But this is what credit spreads love. This consolidation pattern just wrecks the theta alone, even though price isn't going up or down.
That's what we see.
Got them filled, but 5800 exists in a row while 5795 exists in another. Is it correct? Yeah, when you do a vertical, you know, you're going to sell and buy, all right?
Please, are you ready to learn with Miss K? Today we're going to read another animal. We're going to read about a... Do you know what animal is this? We're going to read about a...
Yeah, if you guys are having... I would just recommend doing one contract or paper trading it. If you see my screenshots, try to match what they're saying. Like, this is, for example, me trying to get filled at a mark. The mark is what it's at, and I'm trying to get filled at 20 cents. So this has to go to 20 or 22 or 25 to get me filled. And then once I get filled, then I can go into doing the stop loss. But without a fill, there's no stop loss to be made.
What do you
Um,
by Bill Martin Jr.
yeah, it's still at 15 cents right now, my contract.
Polar bear,
So,
we wait.
unless we get a new high, I don't think I'm going to get filled, to be honest.
You today. We're so excited, so let's go.
So, I know how to use Weevil.
Polar bear,
Oh,
what
where's
do
my
you hear?
crosshairs on
By
this?
Bill Martin Jr. Pictures
What happened to my
right here.
crosshairs? Oh, there we go.
Polar bear, what do you hear? Polar bear, what do you hear?
Yeah, so it's just
Do you know the sound
wreck.
polar bear
Just can't
makes?
get a fill on that.
Let's listen.
Ah, man, I saw that on the 2020 up here. Almost. I canceled it to take it. Barely missed that .20 though. I was trying for it though. I was trying for it, chat. But then I was like, maybe that .15 will take. But it makes sense why the .15 didn't fill, because if the other strike is .20, the next strike up is probably not going to give you .15. Like, we would have to have a .30 strike, .30 for the next strike to be .15 to take. You know, it would have to be like 100% loss on the previous strike.
This animal makes a growling sound.
This is my position where they fill separately instead as a vertical set or both. Alright, so we have XPXW call. I'm trying to figure out how this is looking.
Polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a
Is this
lion
Moo?
roaring in my ear. Can we listen?
Minus 20 plus 20. You had the 5795, 5800.
Roaring sound.
You filled for, I don't know what you fill for. It should say the mark when you put the stop loss. Yeah, I mean, it looks right to me. Oh. But I don't know why they didn't just group it in. I don't know why they didn't just group these two together. Minus 20 plus, I don't get that.
Let's read it. Lion, lion.
It's probably IBKR, right? IBKR is so freaking confusing. Looks like IBKR or Moo Moo.
What animal is this? It's
Yeah, I would. It looks right to me. I just don't know why they didn't group it together. 20, 25, 30, 58. Yeah, that's the strike I'm trying to do. Yeah, we're not gonna get filled, guys. F. This is my call March of like the month of no fills now. Like, I've never had this problem in February or January, but the month of March is like the. What's worse? Not getting a fill? Like, come on. The month of no fills. It's so frustrating. That's what this month is. I gotta, like, look at other strikes. I keep telling myself I'm not gonna be greedy. Then I want to strike a higher, and I ended up being greedy. I do that all the time. But then, like, come on. How did I not get filled on that candle? Alrighty, let's just wait it out. I told you guys 11. Yeah, I'm not chasing anymore. Because if you look at my SPX strike that I indicated, this is all based on the 1 hour resistance here. So we have 1 hour resistance right here. You see this? Our strike is pretty close to that. Coming up into that. So if I go any lower, it's just not even worth it to me. So, honestly, it might be a blessing we didn't get filled. Maybe Trump might talk and it might explode up. Who knows? But I'm going to give this till 11. Yeah, so your stop loss, when I get filled, I could show you, but what you're going to do is, you're going to hit close order, buy to close, and then it should say a debit, and then you just put your stop loss for 20, it's 80 cents. So then you put premium at 0.80 and put the stop. Yeah, if I get filled, I'll show you guys. I'm just not getting filled. Congrats, you got filled. I'm gonna accumulate hit for sure.
my ear. Wow,
You don't see it on Weeble paper trades?
makes a trumpeting sound like this.
I don't see on Weeble spreads. Oh, paper trading. Um, yeah, I've never paper traded with Weeble.
It's the
I know it's there, but I don't know if they have paper trading for spreads. Thinkorswim Web is, I know for sure has it, and that's what I use.
elephant. What do you hear?
Woo! I think he had a blowout. Wow, I gotta change that diaper. I have to paper trade. Yeah, it's thinkorswimweb.com. I know for sure that's what I use. It looks like this. It's so easy. I'll show you. You see how it has paper money and live trading? Right here, you can see I'm trying to get 20 cents on my working order. It's at 12. So till this gets to 22 or 25, then I can get filled. But it's going to stay as a working order. You can go into paper money right here, and you can practice right in here, all in here. It's easy, swift. You know, one click of a button, you switch.
Yelping sound.
All right.
Which of the two animals makes a yelping sound?
Oh wow, big candle up.
Come on, be calm.
If it makes a new high, I think we might fill, guys. Because the premium moves faster as you get closer to the strike, by the way.
What do you hear?
That was a big candle.
I hear walrus
Yeah, we'll see.
bellowing.
What kind of 1 minute was that? Wow, in a blink of an eye.
The walrus makes a bellowing sound. Walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear.
Yeah, now I'm just waiting it out, guys. See if we get a fill.
Zookeeper,
What are we at right now?
I hear children.
We're at $9.36.
Like a polar bear.
That's well above the ATR 14 that we usually get.
Hippopotamus, flirting like a flamingo, breaking like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like
I'm eating these like little biscuits.
yapping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. The end. And that's the story of the
Alrighty, almost. I don't mind taking the day off if I don't fill, though. It's a dicier day.
It's time to learn with Miss K. Today we're going to read the story of
Goes up a little higher, we'll fill.
Panda Bear. What do you see?
Wow, still no fill.
Panda Bear.
It's like the day is a no fill. Alright, this is literally theta here. Down, theta wrecked it up.
What do you see?
Theta.
I see a bald eagle soaring by me. This animal is a panda bear. Panda bear.
So it went up a little higher from here.
What is this? A panda bear.
What does the 1 minute look like?
Bald eagle, what do you see? I see a water buffalo charging by.
Yeah, it made a new high, but it wasn't enough, apparently. Anyone get filled on that? Yeah, still no fill. Yeah, honestly, that is probably the biggest downside with credit spreads is trying to figure out where that premium will be. We got a general idea, like, yeah, you just don't know the exact premium it's going to be. Like, obviously, I thought this would fill us. If it keeps going up, yeah, it will definitely fill us, but then you had this kind of motion, though. What if it goes down? Then now you need to make a higher high. You know, right in here was 20 cents, right in this area. But now this isn't 20 cents. You see how this is working? Now that's not even 20 cents anymore. It's crazy, right? It's hard to get a fill. Once you get a fill, it's a little more safer than... I like it way more than one direction, for sure. I don't like one direction strategies. But this, you know, sometimes you gotta accept the fact that we're not going to play every day just based on... Sometimes we don't get fills. Kind of wish I took bull puts now right here. In hindsight, I wish I did. Would have got a nice fill. Would have got in pretty early too. At that 10:15 is pretty early. Woo, he stinks. I gotta change his diaper real soon. I'm trying to see if I get a fill real quick. That's what I'm waiting on. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, Deathbringer. I think some people are getting filled probably because orders are in before us. I got no fill, and that's how that works. I think if you place the order first, you got first priority. I'm not in first priority. Maybe you guys placed it faster than me. Because I remember times where I get a fill and you guys didn't get a fill. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, he's always having his blowouts on live. He freaking reek. First in, first come, you know? You guys got in line before me, so you got a fill. You guys got in line before me. You might be alone here if I don't get a fill. You might be alone. I'm tired of waiting. I gotta go on throughout my day. This is why I do, like, this is why I do these things, so I can place my order and do whatever I want, right? I don't want to be staring at the screen waiting for fills. 10 to 12. 9:30 to 12 is usually the max. I mean, I'm already at the max I want to be at on the computer. I mean, not getting a fill, it's kind of disgusting. I've been trying to get a fill since 10:15, so you can see the frustration I'm having over here.
What do you see? I see a black panther strolling by me.
I'll check a look at Mullen today. I love taking swing trades in the day. Appreciate y'all supporting, even though, you know, we haven't really had much action going on. Yeah, I was really thinking V-shape right here. You know, it goes plummeting down. I wanted to get it on this candle, come back into orb. You know, this is a big dump into orb here. But obviously EMAs are bullish, so I think it's good to be safe on what bear call you're getting. We're coming up into... Are we going to go up into that resistance? It's a pretty big move up.
Dreaming child, what do you
It's kind of like what we're seeing here is you got your Keltner, and that's coming up as time and time.
We just read from the previous pages. Now let's see if you could name the animals.
Alright, I gotta keep watching this because once I get filled, I need to hurry up and put a stop loss. I don't want to walk away. I don't want to walk away and then I get filled with no stop. So that's the one thing I do want to pay attention to.
Spider monkey.
You guys know when Trump is talking, by the way? Have they released it?
Macaroni penguin.
Forex Factory.
Sea lion.
Man, I can't get a fill today. News. Trump will put secondary tariff on Venezuela.
And a black panther. Now let's make it a little bit fast. A panda bear. A bald eagle. A water buffalo.
All right. Yeah, the next one is 145. We got Bostic speaking at 145.
A sea lion. A red wolf. A whooping crane. And a black panther.
And a black panther.
That's what I see.
Alrighty, guys. It's just not looking good for a day for fills, unfortunately. I feel like I made a lot of good decisions. Like, I was trying to go... Maybe not taking the strike I wanted. Maybe I was a little greedy on the 1030. So you get 2 candles up. Usually you get 2 or 3 up after orb. I was a little greedy, I guess. The whole month of March has just been frustrating for me. I haven't really had a frustration with fills till this month. This month has been harder for fills for me. You just gotta be like, don't be as greedy, I guess. That's the thing. You just can't be greedy with this strat.
Are you ready to listen? Well, I hope so. Come on and let's start the story.
Man, how did that not fill me?
Baby bear,
Whew.
bear, what do you see?
You guys got lucky. Can't believe that filled you.
Baby bear,
I didn't get no fill.
what do you see? Where is our baby bear?
Yeah,
Whoa.
no fill. Typical.
Baby
Now we
bear.
gotta make new highs. Now we gotta go new highs because of theta, because price went down. It's just freaking gag now. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just gagged watching it. I'm not going switching strikes. Hit. I'm in. Hepa. See what Hepa's doing.
Baby bear, baby bear.
Wonder if I've been holding this thing in a consolidation zone. I wonder if I should just get out of it. Appreciate the follows, guys. Much love. Yeah, no fill. Same.
This is a red.
It's got to make new highs. That's the problem. If it don't make new highs right away, then we're fighting theta. Good grief. I'm just so done with this day right now. Red frogs, what do you see?
What is this?
No, I'm done. I'm just not. I've seen these days when I do this, I go on tilt and I lose. If I switch premium on a strike that honestly if I wanted to point 20, I need to stick with point 20. This is why I switched to this one. I didn't get the point 15 on the other one. It literally just needed to move a little higher and then could have went down like this and would have been totally fine. Would have been totally fine. But no, Price didn't want to do that. Price didn't want to do that. Price wants to be stubborn. I'm trying to do the 57.95 sell side. So I was trying to get a point 20. I saw the point 20 here, and I switched it. The minute I switched it, it switched from there. Then we had this candle down, causing theta and direction against us. So yeah, I switched strikes many times. I'm not alerting the Discord because I switched it too many times. It's just gonna confuse people. I'm just gonna stick with you either get the point 15 or the point 20. If you get the point 15 on the higher up strike, then you know that looks a little better. Your stop is a little tighter though. You gotta do more contracts, which means more fees. And I'm pretty sure if my point 80 hits, that point 60 will hit maybe. I'm not really sure. Alrighty. We'll have to make a new high here. If we don't make a new high, we're done. We needed to make a new high by this candle right here. If we don't, we're done. We're just taking too long now. The only other choice I can make, let's just say I cancel the order and we go all the way up to here. I can wait till we actually touch resistance. That could be, let's say we touch this at 2 o'clock. Yeah, I could do probably bear calls there. That's the other choice. But we would have to come... You can see why it's not just going to touch that for a while. Because you got the Keltner channel here. It's going to probably do this motion of long, lots of time decay. So, we'll see what this candle does. If I don't get a fill, I need to call it. I need to call it because I need to do things. I can't be watching this chart all day. I just haven't really got much going on. I need to do things. He's got to get a diaper change. My wife has got baby pictures with Annika. Yes. I called it right. It's just now we got to make new highs of the new highs. Oh, you see this staircase? It's bullish. It's just it won't fill us. Now we got to go from new highs to probably this high. I cannot with this day right now. I'm missing it by like a hair every time. This one got some partial fill, so we know the point 20 was available. It's just maybe we needed just a little tad, just probably like a little micro up here. Oh man, is it crazy? I do stand firm though. I don't think I should have taken bull puts here, but in hindsight, I mean that's a massive orb. Kind of wish I did it at 10-15 now. I don't know. I think I would have got a nice fill there. But then again, you know, price can just dump. You know, it looks good now. Trump speaks. It's over. We've seen what happens when Trump speaks. Yeah, I'm sorry, Deathbringer. It's just not. It wasn't my day. I mean, there it is. Come on. Come on. Do something exciting. Got bought up fast. Hit the 50. Yeah. That's why on last Friday I took the point 15. Try to take it fast, get filled. I got tired of not filling. That's probably that's probably my one thing that I say I have a problem with credit spreads is the fill now. That's the one thing I have a problem with is the fill. Haven't had a problem all this time. Like this is the 1 month that's been consecutive. And I guess because the volatility, you think it's the volatility? It died down a lot, so the premium's not moving fast? Because if you look at the VIX, or UVXY, we died down. You see the fear? The premium's not as high anymore, right? So we're below the EMA 50. The fear's down. So you're not going as far out of the money anymore, if you guys realize that. It's harder to go farther out of the money. When the fear's not as high, it's a lot harder. Yeah, okay, between 2 and 3. Yeah, that gives me lots of time decay for this bear calls to work, potentially. Bull puts have had lots of candles up. I'm telling you, this could easily go back inside this massive orb. It really could. Or this could just keep skyrocketing. We have massive resistance on the 1 hour. There's two choices. I just don't get filled, or I wait till this resistance on the 1 hour. All right, could be my lucky day to save me, or could not. We'll see. But yeah, Trump speaking between 2 and 3. You need to get a couple hours of theta in before he starts talking. What's my credit spread? 17.5. Might fill me. It actually might fill me if we go new high. Remember, we got to make new highs with the new highs. So, I'm thinking like right here fills us. I'm thinking. If it goes there, let's see if I'm right. So 573, 570, 85. It's at 20 cents right now. That should fill us if it goes there. That's probably the mid it's at is 20 cents. So the bid has to become the 20 cents. Pictures by Eric Carl. He loves that. I don't want to watch this. If it does keep going up, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get my original strike and just do a 0.20 on that one. You know, if this is just a really bullish day, then maybe I just won't even play it then. If I don't get a fill. Because I really think that we should just wait till this resistance then. If I don't get a fill, like, after this candle. If I don't get a fill on this candle, I'm done. I need to just, it's just not happening for me. So we'll see. It's at 0.20 right now. On the mid. So, alright, here it is. This right here. Does it touch the line and fill me? We'll see how accurate this is. We made new highs. We made new highs. But is it a new high to fill us? You gotta be kidding me. Come on. I think it's that line that'll fill us. It's about how it's been working. Yeah. It's about how it's been doing. what was that 1 minute like? It was like a fast spike. Yeah, I barely missed it. Yeah, it would have to make, I think around this area it would have to hit. It could go a little higher, but let's just see if it hits this. Ooh, he stinks. I gotta change his diaper ASAP. Here, you stink. You stink. You stinky baby. Oh, I still didn't get filled on that. I was wrong. Oh yeah, I did get filled. It was a little higher. I needed it. All right, it was a little higher. Hurry up and place your stops so you don't forget, guys. All right, so I'm gonna hit close selected. I'm gonna show you guys how I do this. All right. I recommend everyone does this on. So you type in SPX, right? It'll take you this symbol here. You hit both these are got to be check marked. Hit close selected. Go to stop. Hit stop first, and then go to 0.80. Okay. So you have 0.80. You have a stop, and you're buying it back. Then you hit review. Make sure it says buying it back. I'm gonna make sure it says buy. Okay. And then once you do that, you're done. You hit review and then done. Send it out. All right. And now I'll show you guys my screen. Now that I placed that, you should see a working order. A working order with your stop, or with your stop here, your mark, where it's at right now. And now you should see +9. So I'm going to put this into the thing. I filled on the 57.95. So then I'll just put this. Got a fill on the 57.95, 5800 for 0.20 premium. Tough day to get filled. See image below for stop loss. I use Think or Swim web to place these. After I place, I use the app though to place my orders though. All right, guys. We're kind of basing this on a probability trade of, hey, we're due for a double orb. We can definitely do a double orb. Yeah, everyone got filled for sure. I saw it on the bid, 20 cents. What is AOI doing? Yeah, I got cover calls on it. And that's about it. I'm not going too big on big caps anymore. So we have this big resistance here. I hope we don't hit that, guys. I really hope, you know, maybe towards the end of the day. But with Trump talking, I could see a double orb or inside of orb. It just really depends what's going to happen. This is kind of nuts that we got 20 cents here. We had to go all the way up here to get that 20. We kept hitting the 5. It is very bullish, but you are up not $10 on practically what? No news? Or I mean, when I'm looking at Forex Factory, you got the PMI on the flash manufacturing was bad, right? But then the flash services was good. It was actual 54, forecast was 51, so kind of a mixed signal along with the pre-market going up big. We've had a 15-minute EMA 50 downtrend for quite some time. I could be totally wrong. I hope I'm not. A lot of this is based on Trump, gap up, and a lot of different factors that I've noticed. I hope I'm not wrong, though. I don't like losing, but it is part of the game. So the strike zone for SPY chart for the 59.70 is 57. So now that you fill, you can just use SPX as the chart, right? If you look at SPX, I label out my strike. This is my strike up here, these two lines, and this is my resistance on the 1 hour. All right, so we can look at this and be like, okay, Well, what if SPX goes up in there? It would need another 0.60% run, which is doable. We'll see. Hopefully it cools down, but there's really nothing we can do. It is against the trend. Just make sure you have a stop loss, and that's about it. I think we are way above. I think we made a nice move where we could cool down. And if I call this right, this is going to be insane, right? If we do a double orb, I don't know. Maybe not today it's going to do it, but maybe tomorrow I'll look for it. But I'm looking for that double orb. A lot of these double orbs happen on big gap ups. So, we'll see. Is it good to start now? Market keeps seeing. I think it's, I mean, the market, I do this full time, so, you know, you got to take the punches what the market gives you. You know, whatever the market gives you, you got to take it. You know, there's worse markets, there's good markets. I traded the COVID market. It was terrible. But that's what gives you the practice to get good when the market's not easy, right? All right, you want a cookie? You gotta change your diaper, sweetie. There's a cookie.
No.
I'm curious if the 0.15 strike showed for us. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love credit spreads, guys. They are stressful. This is not just, you know, this is going to take time to learn. You know, practice paper trading. I think everyone should use Thinkorswim that they have a paper trading account. Use the Webull chart to see when you get the entries. And just remember, you're going straight for a vertical, right? You want a platform where you already have the both strikes here, where all you have to do is hit the bid, and it puts it out for you. You have to sell. You don't want to individually click each. You want to make it simple where it's like this, and then you sell it, right? You see right here on SPY, this is the same as SPX on this premium here. I would sell 5 cents, and then I'm out, right? And then I go with a stop loss. Always 300% stop loss. Anything lower than that is it tends to be too, what's the word? Too tight. So you know you don't want to have a stop loss at 100%, and then you get hit, and then it goes your way. Okay, we're basing this day a lot on Trump gapping up ATR 14. We haven't hit the CMA 50 for a while. It could easily hit that. It is just a 15-minute chart. We'll see. But so you got filled for 15. Okay, so the 5,800. Yeah, I'm curious. I hope we don't stop out, but I'm curious what your premium will be when we come to 80 cents. Like, I'm curious if you will stop out too with us. I'm very curious on that. You might have a little more wiggle room. Who knows? But yeah, the hardest part, it's not really hard, it's just placing the orders. I know it looks confusing. I don't know everyone's brokers, so I highly recommend this one should have filled. This one should have filled as members in the Twitch chat said it did. Yeah, that one should have filled the... Oh, wait, no, you did 20 cents. Oh, no, she did, never mind. She did 20 cents. Never mind. I see that you did 0.20. I switched that one to 0.15. Yeah, I don't know if that one filled then. Alright, so, wow, what a big bullish move up here. We went from the bottom to the high. We went up 0.66. Pretty big bull move. The premium is at 20 cents, so now we just need theta and price ideally just go down. Like, if price just drops down, that's the best scenario for us, for bear calls. Earl Death, I do appreciate you coming in, though. Barely usable, thanks for the follow. If you guys want to subscribe on the Prime, Amazon Prime, get no ads. Helps me out a lot. Helps me stream more. And it should be free for you guys. But, yeah, now you guys can do whatever you want for the day. I can look at this chart all day long. Nothing's going to matter because I'm still keeping my stop. I'm not changing it. So if price keeps going up, you know, it sucks. But hopefully we get a cool down, right?
Can you please say seal?
That's what I'm thinking.
Seal.
We're coming into that 1 hour. Oh, wow. Even a 1 hour ATR 4. 30-minute ATR 4 is almost hitting. So basically this is looking for just price to cool down. That's all we're trying to do. It's for price to cool down a little.
Seals in this trader.
Look,
Same
look.
All right, back up at 22 cents on the premium. If anyone didn't fill, you can definitely fill again.
Whoa.
Next, these animals are
Yeah.
monkeys. Monkeys. And the
Yeah,
monkeys
10, 15.
is kind of sound. Let's start counting on this side first. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many monkeys do we have in this trailer? There are 8 monkeys. Can you please say 8? 8.
All right, it's going up and up and up and up. Cool ribbons. One big move down though, it's the premium's gonna get wrecked. Any big move down, we're golden. We need like some like even a candle like this is nice. This just this one candle down was nice. Because then we reset the theta and the premium goes our way.
What animals make a
Yeah, now it just keeps going up. It's just story of our lives. Oh man, Trump, go say some tariffs for us, please.
Ready?
You know, go talk about tariffs.
2,
Go do what you do best.
4,
Maybe the market already predicts them to talking about it, so they don't care anymore.
8,
HEPA, I might have to. I'm getting bored of HEPA.
Can you please show a 9 using your fingers?
This one's at a 2.60. I'll add more on this one. I don't want to play a lot of pennies. I'm already having. I mean, the HEPA one won't lose. I had that one at break even. All right, I had that one at break even, so that one should be fine. We are at 562 at 3:30 on Friday. What is this? Yeah, I mean, look at this. Monster move up. We were way down here at 558, just at the lows here, right? We pump all the way up to 564, and we're just pumping away. If you look at the daily chart, we went right through that EMA 20. I was thinking that was going to be resistance. We got a pretty big gap here. So I was thinking like maybe we can like kind of turn the trends. It looks like bull puts should be fine if you got in it. In hindsight, I wish I did bull puts here. I wish I did. Maybe I was an idiot for not doing that. I try to look at the ATR 4 moves because I've seen it where it does V shapes like that, right? We're up we're almost up $10. We're up $10. So it just really depends. I'm not really seeing any like massive news to cause a $10 move like that. So basically what we're saying is we just think price will cool down a bit. That's all we're saying with credit spreads. We're not naturally bearish. We're neutral that, you know, we think price will just kind of consolidate or even come back into orb. Whereas if we just bought naked puts here, we'll be kind of suffering on the theta. So it's a hard call to make. Credit spreads, you gotta make decisions on the go. Should I do this strike? You know, should I play the 15-minute orb on this? You know, there's a lot of things you gotta put into work on this strategy. Yeah, we win a lot, but it's not a, you know, a strategy that is easy to do either. You know, it's gonna take some work. The only way you know how to do this is if you put the effort in. Take those. There you go.
Blue. Yes, it's color blue. Then they are packed 10 to 8. What is this? It's a box.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna head on out. Thank you so much. Like I said, barely usable. Appreciate you coming in. keep watching these streams. You'll see how we do credit spreads. It is one of my most favorite strategies. I love it. I think you'll learn a lot. And then the more you do it, yeah, the better you're going to get at it. Make sure if you guys are new to the Twitch, subscribe on your Amazon Prime. Helps me out. You know, you won't get ads anymore. How do you know which stocks to buy? I just confused about all the companies. I'm not really an investor anymore. I got TTD. You could take this one. This is the one that I have bigger money in. Once I'm out of this, I am going to do just credit spreads big time. All right. I'm going to do a lot more credit spreads, as I think that is the way to go. I do have covered calls. That's why I have TTD. So I win if price goes down, and I win if price goes up. But if price keeps going down, then yeah, it sucks, because then I don't get as much premium. But yeah, for investing stocks, you got to look for companies that are extremely oversold. Like looking at Tesla on a monthly EMA 50, I would take that shot all day long, right? I stream every day, usually every day. Like, look at this gain from this monthly EMA 50, 20% gain. The daily chart, you know, it's curling up. We were here at the lower Keltner channel. Like, I feel safe for companies like that. Let's look at SoFi, right? SoFi hit the weekly EMA 50. Not every company does this, right? Because Tesla did this and went to the monthly, right? But you can look at, right, for SoFi, we have the monthly EMA 50 acting as big support. And so this is a good probability trade to say, hey, I like SoFi here to make a nice little gain. I can do cover calls if it don't work my way. Palantir. I think this one's just a little overextended. I would not trade this one. If it does go to the monthly EMA 50, you're wrecked. So you kind of want to get into, obviously, bigger the cap, the safer it is. Looking at SoundHound, yeah, it hit that EMA 50 many times. I love that EMA 50. S is finally coming in a downtrend, but this thing actually had a nice move up from that earnings here. Look at that massive move. But yeah, I'm in TTD. Am I liking it? No. This is how I base the trade. Then this can happen in trading. I bought this on a monthly EMA 50. I saw it to big demand zone right here on these lower wicks. Look at these long lower wicks. I saw that. I saw the monthly EMA 50. Trading's not perfect. It goes against me. Well, what did it want? Maybe this one it wanted. Maybe it wanted that demand zone. We don't know. Trading's going to do whatever it wants. So we're going to sell cover calls. And that's how you can kind of get out of that decision. So it is what it is. You know, it's not perfect, but that's how I trade bigger cap stocks with more. I just got out AOIRT, but it's doing good though. Yeah, AAOI, this one was a patient grabber. I mean, this thing's going up. It had good news. Right here, I think I started this on the monthly EMA 20. I mean, it was a big move down to that 50. I added some more. That's a 23% drop. Now, could I expect this to happen? No. I thought this monthly EMA 20 was going to be amazing support. Why? You had this upper wick here. You know, that when you break through that, it's support. So it made a lot of sense to buy AAOI, but the market wanted it to the 50 because the market was kind of really weak at that time when I bought these bigger caps. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be here tomorrow. Credit spreads, I'm working on myself to not be too greedy. I'm always working on myself. I recommend everyone to just kind of backtest a lot. I've been doing a lot of backtest on TikTok. You know, I stream there after, you know, just friendly banter and stuff. You guys got to see real emotions. Like, yeah, I was frustrated today. If you weren't frustrated, congrats. I don't know how you weren't frustrated today, because not getting filled, seeing it go, it's painful, right? It's kind of annoying, but that's just part of trading. You're gonna have days you're like, wow, I didn't get filled. I don't make any money today. You know, so it is what it is. I try to base it, you know, I didn't just do bear calls just for the heck of it. There's a lot of good reasons why I did it, but there's a lot of good reasons why you can do bull puts. I think both sides can win. So when you have that kind of margin of error, you know, that's just with credit spreads. You can win even if you don't even have a good strategy. Just selling way out of the money, you have a good chance of winning anyways. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. I'll check out YouTube. Sorry if I missed any YouTube comments. Good, no worries. Better safe and happy with money than fast and broke. I did see Moan Did anyone take profit on Mon? I didn't actually get in. I was just seeing like this kind of correction to the EMA 5. I know a lot of people hate this stock, so I don't know if I should alert it. But I am going to buy more hit. This one I like a lot. I don't see what caused this big red candle. I didn't see any news. Lots of EMA 5. No gap. This isn't a gap because it just went straight down. So I think we can come up to this 5. I mean, you're looking at a nice 37% and then Keltner channel. All right, he needs his diaper change, so I'm gonna change his diaper, guys. And then my wife is at pictures. I'm surprised he's not whining a lot. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Happy trading. Wish you all the best success and happiness and good health.